¿Qué onda mi raza? Today is Saturday, September the something. And yeah, you got it. Ando a pie. A pata de perro. Now, I'm just taking you guys on a quick little insight of Pomona history. As you guys know, that's what we do best. It's what I do best. So, right here I'm on East Street. And the back of what is this? White. Alright guys, so here it is. This is what's going on right here. It looks to be like the rail is under construction. So I'm going to take the side street here, or the side of the train, make sure I don't get hit and killed. Been escaping death too much these days. But anyways, like I was saying, there's a reason to why I'm taking this little walk on the side here. And it is to do with the history behind the Pomona Valley Hospital. You guys got that right. As you know, I read and I look into everything because that's just what I do. So, you know, the other day that I was out there at the hospital, I was looking to see when it was open, this and this, blah, 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 all that good stuff, you know. So it turns out the reason behind opening the Pomona Hospital was to have a hospital within the community that was closer than the Los Angeles General Hospital. Okay, as you guys already know, way back when, the LA hospital, the general, was the only one local in the area. So, here I'm behind the scenes, the train track, like I said, it looks to be getting construction done. Anyways, so back then, si pasaba algo on this side of town, you had to get shipped out to LA. And we're talking about 1890s. There wasn't very many cars, and the cars that there weren't fast. They'd go about 20 miles an hour. So it would take hours to get out there. You know, it wasn't like right now that you can sit in traffic for about 45 minutes and you're there. It'd be a long journey out there to Los Angeles. So, the story here that I'm going to share with you guys, the behind the scenes of why I'm walking the train tracks like a hobo, is back on December 25th, Christmas of the year 1899, there was the most serious railroad accident documented here in this area. And it happened here on this actual train track that I'm walking. It is the Southern Pacific train wreck off of White. And what happened was, on this day, venía un tren de allá arriba de Los Angeles. So it was scheduled to stop here at the Pomona North Station at 6:48 en la tarde. Well, este tren traía gente from Colton, traía gente from San Bernardino, you name it. You know, it's a loaded passenger train. Well, the conductor that was driving this train was hauling ass on this train. Super fast. So the reason why I decided to jump on the train here on E is to show you guys that this is the way he was going. This specific track, it has a slight curve to it. Cabrón andaba bien recio. Okay, so I venía en chinga with a loaded train. This one had 2 engines because it was a long one. It had people and other stuff on there. Well, he decided to keep going fast, even though there was a curve ahead. And what happened was the wheel from under the front engine like cracked. It cracked off. So the train ended up getting derailed because of this wheel that ended up going under the damn train. So imagínate, heavy as it is, fast as it's going, with no stops, no nothing. Yeah, you can imagine el pinche desmadre que se hizo. The fucking train came off the rails. People were hurt. People flew out of their seats. It was a fucking scene, literally, of a scary, nervous, thriller movie, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay, so here, the train, okay, they connect and they turn. Okay, so, yeah, instead of taking it easy, no, he was hauling ass. There it went, it derailed. What happens next? Yeah, desmadre. There was one woman that was found. She was never identified. They never knew her name. They never knew anything going on with her. They never knew how old she was. Nothing. She just was one of the passengers. There was a guy on there. His name was Monroe Thurman. He was a local here in Pomona, and he was a promising baseball player. While trip out, he was coming home, and yeah, he broke an arm. It was bad. It was all bad. The irony, right? He's a ball player and broke his arm. So when all this happened, the actual regular conductor of this train was sitting in the back, one of the caboose they call them. He ended up getting out. He pulled out people también, he helped pull out 3 very injured people, and he got out, saved himself. So yeah, he was a very popular conductor of that time. The initials are E.G. Fitzgerald. So he was the one that would regularly be driving this train here. Well, after the whole desmadre happened, there's people laid out, people sad, people injured, people confused. You don't know what the hell just happened. Yeah, they ended up bringing the local people here, businesses and houses in this area, were the ones that ended up helping, like, I guess the police of back then, to help people out, and they're the ones that ended up like caring for these injured people, because no había manera to get them out to the LA General. So all these people had to sit here and care for these hurt people. So that's when the community here in Pomona Valley decided to have a meeting, and they decided that it would be best to try to open a medical quarter here in order to, help people if there was other accidents like this, because this was big, There was all kinds of injured people, and it was serious. There were deaths, you name it, Well, after all this happened, there was a train that came from out from Colton, and they're the ones that ended up taking the rest of the people that were not injured to continue their journey wherever they were going, because like I said, this train was going out to San Bernardino County, we could say now. So yeah, guys, that's just one more little story I wanted to share with you guys local. And this is it right here, which was the train wreck of December 25th, 1899, here on the north side, the Southern Pacific train wreck. Aquí está, raza. The curve and everything that happened right here. There it is. And you got it from me, La Comadre B.